Cooking with Brazil, and today we are making my dad's beef with vegetable soup. Now this soup is very healthy and it's very filling as well, so you can serve it by itself or with a piece of toasted bread on the side, or even a scoop of white rice as well. So I like to squeeze a little bit of lime juice at the very end and garnish with a little more green onions. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let's go over our ingredients. Here I have one small Yukon Gold potato. It is optional to add it onto your soup. About a medium size of sweet potato. I cut up 2 large carrots. I'm using also butternut squash. You can use any other type of squash or take it out completely. It's up to you. You can find it fresh or frozen. Here I have top chuck, but chuck roast is the best cut for this type of soup. It's not that expensive, and I have seasoned with salt and pepper. Here I have 1 large yuca, which is called cassava root, cut up into about large pieces, but you can cut it into smaller pieces. I have a medium onion and a handful of minced garlic, a handful of cilantro and also green onions. I have washed very thoroughly collard greens, about 2 leaves, and also a little less than a quarter of cabbage as well. Usually we do not use corn in our soup, but I had a piece of corn in my fridge, so why not? I'm just gonna throw it in there. So I am using Himalayan salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and about 1.5 tablespoons of beef flavored bouillon, and you can find this in the cubes as well, so you would use about 2 cubes of this. Turkish bay leaves. So for my collard green fans, if you do choose to use it, you just take out the stem, fold it, and you do have to wash this very, very well, okay? I didn't use all of these for my soup. I stored some in the fridge, so put a handful in and see how you feel, and if not, just store it in the fridge. You can also blanch them and freeze them as well if you'd like. So you're going to cut this way, and you're going to cut it just one more time in the middle, and then cut the 2 other pieces so you can get these nice squares. I add a little bit of vinegar to my water. I wash them like this so all the dirt can fall down to the bottom, and then I just scoop them up, transfer them to a strainer, and repeat the process. I do this about 2 more times. So once you have browned your meat with a little bit of cooking oil, you're going to add your onions, add your garlic, a crack of black pepper, and some salt to taste. Add your beef bouillon seasoning, and add your meat back to your bowl, to your pot. And you're going to cut up your bay leaves like this so you can release some of that flavor, but not lose it completely in your soup. I'm adding the cassava root, the squash, the carrots, and the sweet potato, and the Yukon Gold potato. Now you're just going to cover with water, just enough to cover the vegetables and the meat. Add your cilantro with green onions and mix. So after this have been simmering on low for 40 minutes, if you're going to add corn, you would add it now, and your collard greens and cabbage. And I set it to medium for about 7 minutes. And to thicken your soup a little bit, you can smush the potato along the side of your pot, like this. If you want to thicken your soup, just add some potatoes and carrots, blend it with some of that soup liquid, and just pour it back into your pot. If you feel like now it's too thick, just add some more water, no big deal. So this soup is very simple to make. Sometimes I like to go to a farmer's market and try new vegetables and you know, just put it in there. You can make it your own, but making it this way and cooking at the 40-minute mark, just, you know, for some of those vegetables, it melts into the soup, which for me is what gives it such an amazing flavor. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please consider on subscribing to my channel. I am going to be posting a new video every week. So for now, ciao!